your brain continues to grow throughout your life, both in growing new cells, repairing damaged cells, and growing and developing new neural pathways. There are two ways it does this: physical exercise and mental stimulation. Learning a new skill, getting outside your comfort zone, getting off the couch, turning off the TV, and actually doing something. Neuroscience has been around for a long time, 100 plus years, and the development of the brain and new neural pathways and new brain cells has been a study of science for a long time. But it wasn't really known to the public really until the late 90s. And an article, actually in the New York Times in October of 1998, was the first time a big article came out and said, you can grow new brain cells. Articles come out on a monthly basis basically on this topic, with a local, the Harvard Health Publishing had one just February last year, 2016, September of 2016, on can your brain grow new brain cells, and it goes into in layman's terms, the physiological way in which your brain does grow, in fact, grow new brain cells. Current science, most of it is focused on hippocampus, and there's a lot that goes on with the memory and the emotional state in the hippocampus. And Frontiers in Neuroscience had a good article, can the hippocampus be modified and to grow new neurons? And in fact, it states in there that yes, it can. It was in February of 2016. When you're inside your comfort zone, you're outside your enhancement zone. And by this I mean that it requires effort, whether it's mental effort and or physical effort. By doing physical effort, you're kind of killing two birds with one stone, because your brain needs oxygen. And by getting out there and exercising and getting your heart rate up and putting forth effort, your brain is doing two things. It's getting the oxygen and it's actually learning. It's multitasking and creating pathways, new neural pathways in order to do things. Doing puzzles, crossword puzzles, playing video games, Warcraft, Sudoku, walking around the block are not enough to create new neural pathways or to help your brain stimulate itself to repair damaged cells. You actually need to get out there and do some real exercise. Learning new skills keeps an aging mind sharp. Association for Psychological Science in 2013 starts to touch on this, and then scientists discover why exercise makes you smarter, and Psychology Today 2013 really gets into a lot of this as to why your brain actually needs to be stressed. And what I mean by stressed is you don't need to be stressed as if you're running, trying to get out of the way of a moving car, although that will help with your brain with the neural pathway growth, but it means it requires effort, be it physical or mental. You can learn a new career, you can learn a new skill, you can learn a new ability as far as athletes go, learning to ski, or learning to throw darts for that matter. Anything that is something that you don't already acquire, a habit or increasing a habit, or something that you're already good at is not enough for you to create new neural pathways. Exercise to relax, another thing in Harvard Health Publishing in February 2011, goes into some technical, but in layman's terms, about aerobic exercise, meditation, breathing exercises, strength training, how all these things actually work to increase your mental ability and to help you develop new neural pathways. Now, why is this important? When you do these things, you actually feel better. Exercise, when you do that, you feel better. Mentally, when you learn something, you feel better. So all these things will help both your mental, your emotional, and your physical state. By exercising your mind and exercising your body, you will create a better life for yourself throughout your life. Thank you.